Yo, what's up, y'all? It's JL. We're back with another video. Starting this one a little different. Starting this one from the GoPro. POV, we on the road. POV, my windshield is disgusting, so do not mind that. Today, well, actually, y'all been liking my story so much that I figured I'd just come at y'all with another story. A crazy story, actually. I told y'all I would try to get y'all one once a week now, since I've been getting really good feedback on that. All I ask from y'all is that if you like the story, if you like the video, then literally like the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, as y'all can tell by the title, it's a pretty crazy one today. We're gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Just to give y'all some backstory on what happened. So I was driving. This is like when I had first got my I had got a new truck. I had an older truck, and I had it for like what, a year and some change, and it was no problems or whatever. I probably had like one little minor problem, but I got the new truck, and literally 2 weeks after I had it, it shut down on the side. Literally just broke down on the side of the road. I was like driving, and I came off an off ramp I was coming off a 95, and it like just wouldn't give me no power. It was going like 15 miles an hour, so I had like pulled over to see, maybe, like, I don't know, like, you know, you look at stuff yourself before you call somebody. So I was looking at it, and then I tried to get it to roll again, and it wouldn't move at all. So I ended up calling the tow truck and all that. Well, calling my job, and my job got me a tow truck and everything. And the side note, I ended up sitting in like one of these little things right here for like 6 hours, bro. And then when the guy came to tow my truck, we ended up rolling my truck into the middle of the road, and, like, you know, helping him hook it up to the tow truck or whatever and all that. And he ended up driving me like 3 hours home. It was kind of awkward. I was sitting in a little day cab with him, and we weren't really talking about much. He smoked cigarettes, so his truck kind of stunk. It was a bad day. It was a pretty bad day. But fast forward, they don't have a truck for me yet. So they don't have a truck for me yet. So I had to get a rental truck. And I went through. They pretty much, they wanted me to be ready for my next load, which was the next day. So I had to get the fastest rental truck. Like, I couldn't wait for a good quality rental truck. But it's crazy because the rental truck that I got was supposed to be like high quality or whatever. It was Penske. And so I get the rental truck. Hello? Anyways, sorry, I got a phone call. Anyways, I get a rental truck from Penske, and so I end up Ubering up there. Leaving my car at the yard, going to get my truck, and it's like a Volvo or whatever, 2020. It's looking good. It's looking clean. They end up telling me don't have any trucks. No, I'm like, well, my job just told me that they booked one. They paid for it already. Like, so they end up finding me a truck, which they didn't have. Which was already the first red flag. They're like, oh, okay, we found the truck, we just need to clean it and make sure like everything's good with it. Do our everything's good with it, and do our little like service out joint or whatever checklist. And then me and the guy walked around it. You know, I checked it. Now the first red flag, it was clean. The outside was clean. The inside was clean, but you could tell it was used. The doormat, the floor by the door was like, you could see the installation of the foam. That was the second red flag, okay? Really the third red flag, maybe even the fifth, depending on how you look at things. Alright, so I'm looking around, it looks clean, it looks like I could smell it just was clean. Okay? And this is where they got me. They just cleaned it, so it smelled like fresh cleaning supplies and bleach and everything. So they just cleaned it, and it's looking good. So I tell my job, like, yeah, it look good and everything. I'm gonna just take this, the Volvo. I like Volvos, actually. Hold on, we got somebody above the white line. Let's make sure we don't clip them now. Thank you. We didn't clip them. Yeah, I like the Volvo. I was glad I didn't get the Peterbilt. You know, so it was kind of like a win-win situation for me. I got a Volvo back. I'm not really a fan. Peterbilts aren't terrible, but I'm not really too much of a fan of them. But first, when it comes to comparing it to a Volvo. Volvos is more narrow, and you can do more with a Volvo. Peterbilts are like, you're driving like a building. But you got a coolant. Anyways, so I take the truck back to the yard. By the time I get to the yard, it's dark. Okay, so I park the truck up and I go home. like get to the truck in the morning, it's like, y'all know I be leaving at like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm pre-tripping my truck and all that. I bring my bags from my car to the truck. Okay, so I open the door and that was weird. My GoPro just cut off. I'm glad it made a noise. But so y'all know how when y'all open your car's door, the lights turn on. The trucks do that too, but it's like a little bit of a brighter light. It's like an actual inside light. Y'all see me turn my cab light on before. It's that light. When you open the truck door, the cab light comes on, and I saw like how do I explain what I saw in the moment? I know what it was looking back on it, but what I saw in the moment was, maybe I'm tired, but I feel like I just saw a bunch of stuff moving when I opened the door. Okay. So I'm like, nah, I'm tripping. I don't really think nothing of it. I get in the truck, I turn my light, I turn the cab light on and my flashlight. This is my first time in the back, really. Like, there's no sheets on there or nothing. I bring my sheets in, I throw them down, I throw my bag down the driver's seat or whatever, like how I do right here. And I'm getting everything ready. I brought food with me, so and I noticed the day before that there was already a fridge in there. So I brought the food with me to put in the fridge. I opened the fridge, it's taped shut. Okay, red flag number probably, what, 5 now? Let's call it 5. The fridge is taped shut. I'm like, huh, that's weird. Okay, now one of the pieces of duct tape was flipped up a little bit, and I noticed on the duct tape there was a bug. Okay, so I look closer and it is a roach. There's a roach on the duct tape. Y'all know if there's one roach, say it with me. If there's one roach, there's a million roaches, all right? Something like that. If there's one, there's a ton. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, okay, this is Florida. It's weird, crazy bugs in Florida. It's probably not a roach for real. They need to have like a. Come on, man. You're in the road. Sitting there. There's no stop sign. You sitting there letting people go. Anyways, I forgot where I was. Where was I? Oh, I found the roach. But I'm thinking, all right, it's Florida. Y'all got in Florida, y'all got palmetto bugs and like water bugs and stuff. Like, maybe it's just looking at it wrong or whatever. So I don't really think nothing of it. I don't put my food in the fridge. I was like kind of mad because I brought some food that needed to be in the fridge and my drinks and stuff. So I didn't put it in the fridge. Now I go to, oh God, there's a lot going on in this road right here. I go to oh, there's a car in the ditch. Okay. I go. Bro. Hello? Hey, what's going on? Damn, everybody wanna call me when I start recording. Anyways, I go outside, I go to hook my trailer up to my truck. This is getting bad, y'all. If y'all can't tell where this is going, it's getting bad. It's all started with my truck breaking down. I should have just quit my job and retired at that second. I go to hook up to my truck and I go to connect my airlines. Y'all, why the airlines don't got no tips? Like no couplings. The airlines have no couplings at all. So I'm like, bro, are you dead ass? Like, I know there's something I should have checked, but I wasn't thinking, let me take the truck apart right now. You get what I'm saying? So now I had to take the truck, bobtail to a truck stop, because it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Bobtail to a truck stop, buy couplings, put the couplings in and hook it up to the trailer. This today is just killing me. So I do that. I get back to the truck stop. When I'm at the truck stop and I'm coming back out the truck stop with the couplings, and I open the door, I see stuff move again. And now I just saw those bugs. So I'm like, yeah, those were bugs. So now I'm ready. Now when I get to the yard, I hook up to the trailer, and I know when I open this door, I'm looking, I'm scanning. I open the door, that shit, I'm looking. I see roaches scattering, crawling in the cracks of the floor mat, crawling up in the seat, crawling in the back, ducking, hiding from the light.
That's nasty, man.
I'm like, hell no. So I call my job instantly. Yo, I can't drive this truck. They're like, why? I'm about to tell them why, I explain everything. They're like, oh wow, that's crazy. No, well, can you deliver the stuff today? Yeah. I'm like, look, this is what I tell them, because I kind of understand y'all need the load delivered and whatever. So I told them I can deliver the stuff, I can do the load if I was supposed to go on a 3-day load. I'm like, first of all, this load is either gonna be cut short or you guys are paying for my hotel, and I can't go to any stops where I need to sleep in the truck. And they said, okay, cool, we'll make that happen. So I put all my sheets and stuff in the trunk of my car, because, and that was a whole crazy situation too. I had to analyze them and all that before I brought them back into my apartment and everything. I had to shake everything. I was crazy. I was stressing. But now, so now we know that for a fact there's roaches in the truck. The curtains are closed. I'm not even worried about the back of the cab no more. I drive a day cab at this point. That doesn't exist to me. I'm driving, and it could have been my mind, but I swear to you, I felt like there was roaches crawling on me. I know it's a mind thing. When you know it's there, you think it's on you. Whatever. Boom. I'm stressing the hell out. I'm paranoid. I'm driving with the light on and everything. I'm not playing with no bugs. I buy a roach bomb. I get to my first stop, which was a breakdown. I set the bomb off, and I unload my trailer. I come, I air it out, and I leave. All right, that should have handled it. This is a little box for. Usually those bombs will do some damage in a house. Okay, so if I set that bomb off in this truck, then y'all should be dead. But no, instead I woke their asses up. So now every time I come to the truck, it's more. They're out, and they're probably looking for the nigga who set the bomb off, which, newsflash y'all, it was me. All right, I set the bomb off. So they're looking for me at this point. All right. So now I'm driving. I swear to you, I do think a couple of them was crawling me, because I felt it, and I know I'm not that crazy. It could have been a little crazy, but I think it was a little bit of realism mixed with crazy. All right. So, all right, I get to a pickup. I sit in this driver's seat chair, and I walk around outside for 6 hours, y'all. I refuse to close my, and mind you, I was tired. I had barely slept the night before. It was a long, terrible day. And all right, so now we relieve the pickup, and we go to well, first of all, that pickup got way better. Side note, I appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna say where, whatever. All right. We leave there, and we're going to our first night in a hotel, okay? First night in a hotel. And just so y'all know the city, it was in Haines City, okay? Haines City. I was around a bunch of like Disney World shops, and it was a Waffle House, and it was like right off the main road. I found a hotel. It was a nice hotel, but it wasn't a luxury hotel. It was like a regular nice hotel. It just wasn't a Motel 6, pretty much. All right, but I messed up probably by getting a hotel. What is going on today? I messed up probably by getting a hotel that was like in the tuck, like it was off the main road, behind the gas station, down the hill, and you could see the top of the hotel and the windows and stuff. You could see a lobby from the main road. So. And I picked that hotel because on Google Earth, like I told y'all before, if you zoom in, you can see if your truck will fit in the lot. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I can fit in the lot or whatever. So I get back there, I check in, you know what I'm saying? I got my PlayStation with me. I bring my PlayStation inside. I'm playing the game. All right, this is another thing that blew me, because I'm hyped to play the game. I got a hotel room. Now, if I had an opportunity to stay in a hotel room versus the truck every night, I probably would, if it made sense to go there and it wasn't very out the way, because the truck is cool and all, but you got a shower, you got a real bed, you got a chair. Like, it's like you're in it's a hotel room, you know what I'm saying? It's better than staying in the truck. Unless it's like your first time staying in the truck gets old, it's small, there's no shower, there's no fridge, there's no sink. You know what I'm saying? It's just way more convenient to be in a hotel. All right, boom. So, first of all, my PlayStation didn't work because the Wi-Fi thing that I had was acting funny. So I wrapped the PlayStation up. I'm laying in bed. I'm just chilling on TikTok or whatever. I don't gotta be up till 3 a.m. It's probably like 1 p.m. I heat up some food that I had from the day before. Whatever. Yada yada. Oh, I heated up some food I had ordered at my pickup. That's what I did. I ordered, because I remember I had to leave my food. I had to throw couldn't eat my food. I couldn't put it in the fridge. It needed to be refrigerated. And I wasn't trying to be sick or whatever. So, okay. So, now, alright. So now, fast forward, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. It's probably like, it's still active outside. But it's very late. It's probably like 9, 10 p.m., okay? But like I told y'all, the hotel was ducked off the road. You could see the top of it because it was at the bottom of a hill down a little sting, but you could see the top and like maybe like the top 4 floors maybe or whatever. So I'm like, I'm hungry. But I know I seen the Waffle House, I know I seen the Wendy's, I know I seen the Burger King, I know I seen a gas station. So I'm like, I'm not about to order food and I can just walk and grab something. And now I'm like, okay, Waffle House. Waffle House is an 8-minute walk, and you go up the main road, you go up the hill, you make it right, and you walk down the main road. But I'm like, okay, on the main road there was no sidewalk. I didn't want to walk down the side of the road, so well, I did. That was the plan. I was gonna walk down the side of the road, but when I was leaving out the hotel, I noticed a hole in the fence. Literally a hole in the fence. Okay, there's a hole in the fence. As you gotta walk through some shrub, and it's a cut open hole in the fence. You see it all the time. The next door to the hotel was a abandoned Motel 6. Okay, it wasn't a Motel 6, but it didn't say Motel 6. It was a motel though. Probably was a Motel 6. It looked like one. And the windows were boarded up, and it looked like it had just got hit by a hurricane. There was no cars in the park. It was one car in the parking lot, and it was on 3 flats, stuff covering the windows, rusty. Looked like it also got hit by a hurricane. So I'm walking through the fence. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. Because if I cut straight through, mind you, it was an 8-minute walk if I go up the hill to the right and down. But if I went straight through, I figured it'd probably be a 4 or 5 minute walk. And plus, there's no sidewalk on the main road, so I'm walking behind everything. I'm walking, y'all. I'm walking across the parking lot in a motel. Now, word of advice: if you ever are in this situation, don't walk close to the motel because there's probably homeless people in there. They do that. They just stay where they can. Understandable, whatever. And do not walk by this tree line and this tore up fence and this beat up Chevy Blazer. Okay. This beat up Chevy. All right. I'm walking, y'all, and it gets weird because I hear, hey. That's all I hear. Hey. I'm like, nah. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't directed to me because I'm here alone. And yeah. Hey, yo. Okay, now, like I said, there's homeless people that probably stay in this motel. He's probably talking to one of his homeboys or like whatever. Yo, you want some pizza? So now I turn around because now you got my attention because I am hungry, which, you know, I did turn around. I turned around. All right. I turn around. You said pizza. I turn around. I'm like, he said, do I want some pizza? Now it is weird, and now I know he's talking to me because nobody else answered him. So let me turn around and make sure he's not running down on me and trying to hit me in the back of the head with a baseball bat or poke me in the neck. All right, or put a bag with mine or something crazy. So I turn around. I'm like, huh? He's like, you want some pizza? Now when I said, huh, I looked at him. Whoa, I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. All right, first of all, before I go any further, I don't have a problem with anybody, okay? I respect everybody and all their decisions. But this was crazy, okay? I'm looking up to them, okay? I'm looking up to them. They are probably, they had to have been at least 6'8", and there was a minor resemblance to LeBron James, okay? Wide shoulders, look like they're an athlete for sure. But they had a wig on and a dress, and like, I want to say they were heels. I don't know if they were supposed to be heels. They looked like it was something, okay? So, I'm a little confused. I'm panicking though, because you're coming out of the cut. Mind you, they came from behind the car that I just told y'all about, behind the tree line. Behind the car asking, do I want some pizza? And they're what I just told y'all, it was a very stressful situation, okay? And now, whoa, is that the hotel? Whoa, that's the hotel, y'all. That's the hotel. Yo, that's crazy. But damn, I should have took that exit. Anyways, so they like, yo, you want some pizza? I look back, I'm like, huh? But when I started the huh, it was a regular huh. When I seen them, it was a scared huh. It was like, huh? Like that, huh? Now I start walking faster. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. They're like, you sure? It's free pizza, bro. It's free pizza. And they start raising their voice, and I'm walking fast. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. Now, the original, like me, for real, I wanted to get disrespectful because why did you just pop out the cut on me, asking me that I want pizza? You scared me the first time you see him. You can visibly see I'm probably putting some pep in my step because I was chilling, walking slow at first, and now I'm speed walking like a scared grandma in a grocery store. And you're gonna double down on the pizza. I just told you I didn't want no pizza. I'm uncomfortable. So originally, me, I would have got disrespectful. But y'all know me, I like to think. Y'all gotta think. I like to think. So I thought about it, and there's one of me. I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm not even pretty sure. I know you're stronger than me. I can look at it and I can tell that you're stronger than me. Mind y'all, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", 180. I'm looking up to them, okay? And I'm just saying that they're strong. They were an athlete. And whatever they did in their past, it was sport related, okay? They're used to tackling people in alleyways and kidnapping them, okay? So I'm scared, but me, usually I say something like, yo, bro, didn't I just say I didn't want no pizza? But I thought about it, I'm like, yo, if I say something and another one of them pops out behind me and clocks me, and then now I wake up in one of these boarded up motel rooms, then I'm cooked, okay? So I'm like, no, I speed walk out of there, and I instantly hit the route to get straight to the main road. I don't even keep walking on that back route no more. Instantly hit the route to get to the main road. I'm walking on the side of the road. I go to the Waffle House, yada yada. I get my food, and now it's time to walk back. I know that I'm not taking the same route to get back. Hell no, absolutely not. So I walk down the side of the main road. I'm cool. I don't need a sidewalk. I'll walk down the actual road itself if I got to before I walk back there again, because what is going on? Did y'all see all those cops? Because I know I'm not about to take that chance. They're probably waiting for me to come back. He's probably just old as folks. Side note, y'all, I found out from all that Diddy stuff that apparently pizza is children and the toppings is like what kind of child, which is crazy. So he was asking me, do I want pizza, and he was telling me it was free. I think it was like a bait, and I don't know. I'm not in the conspiracy and all that, but I'm just telling y'all what I heard, not what I know. Okay. All right, boom. I walk back to the hotel. I'm paranoid. I gotta walk across the parking lot. Okay. I walk across the parking lot, and I get in the room. Mind y'all, I'm on the like 7th floor, and I'm on the end room. Okay. I go to sleep with the lights on. That's for one. First of all, I go to sleep with the lights on. Go to sleep with the lights on. I wake up at like 2 a.m. I woke up a little early because I noticed on my way back that a lot of like utility, like service workers were staying at that hotel, and they parked in the parking lot and looked a little crazy. So I knew it was gonna be a task to get out. So me knowing that, I woke up a little early because I knew it was gonna take some time to get out of there. I'm walking to the truck, y'all, and I am terrified. It's dark as shit. I don't know what happened to the lights on the parking lot, but only one of them is on, and it's by the entrance. So now my truck is on the opposite side of the parking lot in the pitch black, and I'm using my flashlight to make sure nobody pulled my pin, nobody messing my trailer, and I'm scared. I think they're setting me up because yeah, they know I'm here now. I know he knows I'm here because he's seen me walk through that fence. All right. I unlock the truck. I get in the truck. I lock the truck. I think about how I'm about to do this because I need to. The parking lot was so tight. I had to back, and I couldn't. If there was no cars there, I'd have been able to cut across the parking lot or whatever and get out of there. But there was cars there, so I had to back out the way that I came in around the thing, and which I did that. But remember, I told y'all there's no lights, so I had to actually get out. Which when I was getting out the truck and making sure there was nothing around my trailer, I was sprinting, y'all. Okay, last time I ran a 40-yard dash, I ran a 4.7. That was freshman year of high school. That was about 8 years ago. Was that right? If it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Freshman year of high school. I've been out of high school for 5 years. So 8 years ago, yeah. Boom. The last time I ran a 40-yard dash was that long ago, but I know I'm fast, y'all. I was full sprinting, 2:30 in the morning, head down, moving my arms. I'm checking, I'm getting back in the truck, locking the doors. They not about to get me. Now I get to this part of the back. I get to this part of the back where there's a tanker truck, and he's the problem with this is he's cutting off my if I'd have just jackknife out of there, I wouldn't have had to check. But he's cutting my gap so short that now I gotta make sure I'm not digging into his truck, okay? Cause I'm all right. So for example, this is the road I'm on. and I'm leaving out trying to go this way. The truck is here. I'm backing up this way. Okay, you get me? So instead of just doing it, now I gotta do it a little bit, push up. Do it a little bit, push up. There's a fire extinguisher. There's a fire hydrant on the corner right here. So I can't take my bumper off. I'm snaking. Yo, I get out the truck. I get out the truck to check to make sure I'm not about to hit. All right, y'all, my fault. The GoPro had died, but where I was at was, so, and I'm about to heat some food up. Where was I? Oh, so I'm snaking, right? I'm like snaking. I'm going up and back and back. But y'all, I get out the truck and I probably gotta go out, get in and out, like count. I get out this time and I gotta get out probably one more time, maybe two more times. I'm snaking. I get out the truck, right? I get out the truck and I see somebody like maybe half a football field away, 50 yards away, right? Yeah, no, that's a decent distance. I can see them in the light on the next parking lot, like walking towards me. So I'm like, huh. I'm already paranoid, all right? So I'm like on edge, but, so I get back in the truck. I know what I gotta do. I gotta go up one more time. I'm like, all right, I gotta get out the truck one more time. One more time. I get out the truck, y'all. No. I get out, I go out. I'm like, all right, I just gotta get around this fire hydrant and then I probably gotta go up and back up again. I'll have to get out one more time after this. So I get in the truck, I do that. I'm on the other side of the fire hydrant now. I get out the truck again. The person is closer, y'all. The person is like maybe 30 feet away. And at this point, I realize who it is. It's the person that I just saw earlier. Now, I know I said earlier I weighed out my options and I decided that I wasn't gonna be disrespectful or nothing like this towards this person because I don't know if they're with somebody and they're bigger than me and I don't want that. I don't want to take that risk. You asking me about pizza, so I get out the truck and I see the person, and now it's like in my eyes it's all or nothing. Like I can't be nice. Okay, I gotta keep it real with them because if they coming to get me, they coming to get me regardless, okay? So I'm like, yo, you good? Yo, bro, you good? I said, yo, bro, you good? That's what I said, yo, bro, you good? And I don't know what set this person off. I don't know if it's because I called them bro, and it's obvious that they were trying to be a female, okay? Again, I have no problem with nobody, but you look like LeBron. You still got a little bit of a beard. You didn't even try to change your voice. All you did was slap a dress on and a wig, okay? All right, so again, I don't got no problem with it. Let's make that clear. All right, so I'm like, oh shit, hold on. I'm like, yo, bro, you good? He like, bro, you just called me? Who you talking to like that? I'm like, hell no, man, no. So I hold on. I'm like, no, like, is you good? Like, hold on. I'm like, no, like, is you good? Like, you walking over here? I didn't know, like, I don't know, like, it's 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you walking over here? You feel what I'm saying? He like, nah, why are you talking to me like that? I'm like, all right, bro. I was like, all right, bro. I ain't know what you was on. It's a little dark, it's a little too dark. I heard to be walking up on people. He like, I'm gonna do what I want. Or they like, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm like, for sure. I don't know why you got that tone in your voice right now. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. You start walking towards me. I start walking away. You start speeding up. I start speeding up. Mind you, I just told you I gotta get out the truck one more time. I get back in the truck, I lock my doors. He outside my truck yelling, nah, what was you just saying, yo? Where'd that energy go? Mind you, I didn't even say nothing crazy. I said, yo, bro, you good? I might have had a little crazy tone in my voice. I might have had a little bit of a crazy tone in my voice, but I really didn't say nothing crazy if you think about it. I said, yo, bro, you good? Snapping. So he outside my window, nah, come on, he pulling on the handle. I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga's about to like. So I cracked, mind you, I told you I gotta get the truck one more time. So I cracked the window. I said, yo, I'm gonna get out this truck. If you come towards me any type crazy way, I'm gonna shoot you. That's what I told him, or told them. That's what I told them. Now, I didn't have a gun. I was pump faking, but that was my last resort. But remember, I told you I brought my PlayStation with me. I had a controller, it had stick drift. If you don't play the game, you can have a controller, and sometimes the analog stick where you control your person, it have a mind of its own. It start like drifting off or whatever. So not literally, but in the game it started. So I had that controller, put the controller in my pants. I cracked the window. I'm like, yo, bro, if I get out this truck and you do something crazy, I'm gonna shoot you. He's like, you ain't gonna shoot, you ain't. So he back up a little bit. I'm about to run his ass over here. I get out the truck, y'all. Again, he's like 10 feet away now. He's walking towards me. I said, yo, bro, I put my hand on my fence. I said, bro, I'm going to shoot you. That's what I told him. He started picking up the pace. He coming from 10 feet. He started jogging. I start backpedaling. He breaks out. Remember I said they were in some sort of sport. It was obvious. The shoulders, they was built. They still had some biceps on them, triceps, all that. Quads and knees, all that. Crazy. They break out in the sprint. I know the sport they played. It was track. They were track and field because that first step, I was cooked. Took the controller out. Boom! Bang! Right there. Throw it. Boom! Controller. Smack him in the face. I think, mind you, it's like pitch black outside. Only lights is coming from my truck and from the hotel building. It's kind of like, you can see a little bit. Throw the controller out their face. Boom! Hit. The wig hanging off. He said, nah, I'm gonna kill you. So I ran after me. I run, get in the truck, lock the doors. He started chasing the truck up the hill, y'all. So when I threw the control at him, he kind of stopped. He didn't fall. Wig hanging halfway off. I don't know what it was holding on by like I want to say a thread, but I'm sure it was like a piece of hair. It was hanging on by like a clip. They running after me. I'm gonna kill you. Get in the truck, close the door, lock the door. He's banging on the window, pulling on the door, riding on the step. Door handle. Volvo, you got the little thing in the handle. Pull it, bomb! Hit him with the door. He fall off the truck. I'm driving up the hill. I'm going like 8 miles an hour. He's running. He's catching me. I hit the right at the stop sign on top of the hill. Get on the road. I'm out of there. I'm safe. I will never go back there again. And I think that was the hotel. I'm gonna look it up and try to see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'm gonna show y'all. All right, y'all. It is. Actually, look at the sky real quick. I hope y'all can see that. Can y'all see it? Sky looks crazy. I was gonna end the video in the car, but figured I'd go ahead and get it out the way now. We got 4 hours till we get home. I just sat at my pickup for 10 hours, bro. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my post. I just sat at my pickup for 10 hours. I'm gonna go home, take my tent, hit the road right away again, and come back. Tomorrow's pretty boring. My next video, which is my next load after tomorrow, will be I'll be in West Palm Beach, Miami, and Orlando for 2 days. So that should be a pretty interesting video. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are subscribed, either way, regardless, I'll see y'all in the next video. But basically, yeah, that was my story about a crazy situation that I was in, all because my truck broke down, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Moral of the story, keep your head on the swivel. If you didn't know, they don't sell pizza at motels, so don't trust anybody that's telling you they do. That PlayStation controller, for anybody who has never thrown a PlayStation controller, if you ever need to throw one, if you hold it by the grip and you hold that joint like a tomahawk and let go at the perfect release, it's a 100-mile-an-hour fastball straight to the noodles. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like if you didn't like already. Make sure you comment. I have a lot of stories, y'all, so if y'all like this story, make sure y'all like the video. If this video gets good feedback, then I'll have another story for y'all in the next video. Tell me any type of story y'all want to hear. I probably have a story about it. It doesn't even have to be trucking related. It can be anything. I'm saying anything. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy. I hope the GoPro is really picking this up. That is like art. But yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Appreciate y'all for watching. Yes, sir.
You come stay the night with me. You come stay the night. You come stay the night. You come stay the night. You come stay the night.